Hey, how's it going? This is Curtis. Y'all probably know me as, Pastor Curtis, Clipper Soul. Um, I just want to make this video for y'all support. Without the fro, without the gloves, just me. Curtis, youth pastor Curtis, super fan soul, Clipper Soul, whatever. I'm only doing this behalf of Curtis. I need y'all support. If y'all don't know by now, I've been missing a lot of games and not teaching my youth that we had a community center close to probably about 800 youth. So I just told my staff of 10 that we just have to wait and let me get healthy. I'm about to find another youth pastor that could teach the kids, get them back to the youth community. My vision is still trying to open up this youth center. I've been trying for so many years to open up. I just need y'all support. We started a GoFund that y'all see and that Cash App that people have been sending out. That is me. That is from me. That is from my account. People have been texting me, hitting me up on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I need y'all support. If you don't know, I got diagnosed of epileptic disorder, neurological heart disorder. These two doctors put two different diagnoses together. I've been struggling with it for about 7 years now. I got LA Care. They the worst insurance because they could have caught this some years ago. I reached out to Karen Price. I reached out to Holly Mitchell. I reached out to other politicians I know. I got in touch with the CEO of the hospital, the chief patient care. I used to work with it, but they kept on diagnosing that as this bad anxiety, kind of heart failure. Then they said heart disorder. They just was throwing random stuff for so many years. I went from every hospital from here to Boston. I'll be okay, and it get worse. So they put me on this little patch I show y'all, a little patch, and about 8 different medicines to one day that my blood pressure won't stay steady. I had so many seizures. I had like probably close to 4 heart attacks, 3 strokes throughout the last 2 years, and these phantom seizures that I have where pressure in my head gets very painful, and it ain't the anxiety no more. It's just straight turn to pain in my chest. Numbness in my right side, dizziness until if I walk more than 3 or 4 blocks, it gets bad. I used to try to go upstairs and do my day-to-day stuff until last month it gotten bad. So the more I do, the worse it get. So I try to just manage my time, or if I have a good day, my blood pressure is kind of stabilized for about 3 or 4 hours. After that, it gets bad. So I've been going to seeing different neuro specialists. Now I'm trying to get to a hospital in Atlanta or in San Jose where they specialize in neural heart disorders, and they can see how can I get the seizures, because I have a rare type of seizures, so it's making me forget, and it's just bad. But I try to just hang in there, not get discouraged, trust in God, have faith, and I just need y'all support. I know everybody been hitting me up and seeing that if I need anything, yeah, of course I need anything, because I try not to work at all, because most of the time I've been in the hospital in California, one in San Diego, one in Riverside, another one in Westwood, and my insurance was gonna already have everything planned. So when it was gonna cost them a lot, now they giving me a runaround that I need 3 more referrals to get this dangerous heart procedure that they haven't test. They haven't sent me to a special hospital that they can test me. None of that stuff. I'm not about to get nobody to operate on me to burn the nerve so I can stop me from passing out, or stop me from having seizures, or like my body is pretty much want to have strokes, want to have seizures, want to have heart attacks, and it won't stop it because my neural system is tripping. So, I'm always double vision. I'm always blurry and dizzy every day, especially in my sleep. It's even hard for me to wake up. This is not no hustle. This is not no scam. Like I said, I tried my hardest to do it for the last 2 years. When I was traveling for work, when I was going to all the games, my goal was to be the #1 super fan for the Los Angeles Clippers, and no support on that side at all. And all the pastors, I preached my butt off at different church, used my gaming truck. I did so many youth revivals at church, never posted videos. I had small groups in like 12 to 20 different states, teaching it on my own, setting it up with my staff from New York to Florida to Akron to Chicago to the Bay Area to LA. When I go to games, I would go to these small groups at these park and recreation. It'd be between 25 to 100 kids. And it was growing. I love doing it. So if you see that post on GoFund, or my Cash App is $Curtis Days. That's CurtisDays 97. It's in the post in my Instagram, Pastor Curtis Days, Clipper Soul. My page is Curtis Days Jr. It's on there. I will post a GoFund and a Cash App here. So my plan is I can't wait on my shorts. I'm end up losing my heart or losing part of my neurological system. Like every day I have severe chest pains, and I'm sick and tired of dealing with the hospital. I'd rather stay here and just deal with it on my own, and knowing that I've been a good person. All these years, y'all know I've been trying for about 25, 30 years to open up a youth center in Inglewood. Either that got destroyed by the mayor because he didn't do his job. And between Chris Jackson, that's building safety, they should have did their job. I was sick and trying to open up both of those buildings in Inglewood. Then the one in Lawndale, a racist owner literally broke out our windows. City of Inglewood didn't do nothing. In our other center, the guy took advantage of me being in the hospital and evicted us out of there when I was in the hospital, had my key leased and everything. And I don't want to mess with the investors. They left because they didn't want to deal with the foolishness in Inglewood. Mayor Butt should have did his job. But that's what stressed me out. That's what I think caused my heart to go out like this, because I was so stressed out for so many years. Because my heart is the youth. My heart is the youth center. My heart is being a super fan, the #1 super fan in the NBA. So no basketball players is giving me millions of dollars. No team is giving me millions of dollars. No support, just me. I spent all my life savings, all my money, everything, working 2 or 3 jobs, helping these kids, helping these families for so many years. And I just don't understand how all these mega churches, they get all this support and all these big foundations and all these people that's doing the wrong thing with people's money. I'm just trying to stay alive, and nobody act like they want to really support. And I supported all these people for so many years, especially ministry. But I'm not going to give up on God. I'm not going to give up on these kids. I believe that God got a purpose. Why? I got a rare heart disorder, epileptic disorder, neurological disorder, however they want to call it. I didn't deserve this. I just need to find some support. I hate laying down. I hate not working. And I'm like literally suffering in pain every single day and dizziness that it gets bad. See, like this little doggy right here, she is so full of joy. And she understands the seizures I have. And when I had the bad chest pain, she's already here. If you know Raza, she faced with seizures. The lady that I got her from found her when she was 2 weeks old. And she's always been scared and have anxiety and barking problem. Then when she got with me, she's calm. So this is my little pride and joy right here. Other than my 24-year-old daughter in Arizona, and all the kids that I got in my youth ministry, that's almost 1,800 kids. And we're all the pastors and bishops that I'm so anointed. I got a calling. I don't get it, but I know God has a bigger plan. So not to go into big details and make this video longer than it is, my heart been hurting for a long time, and all I care about is the youth, more than I care about my health, more I care about my career, more I care about my reputation. That's great, and people just try to tear you down because you don't deal with the foolishness. You know, you just stay on a plan that God gave you. So they pulled the money from my heart situation so I won't bow down to a bishop. It's going around just making me look bad, and I really need to get to this hospital, y'all. So they said it's about 75 grand, but shouldn't take all that. If I have money, I know for a fact, I've been seeing doctors won't take my insurance. They know that they can figure out a diagnose. They can figure out how to get the blurriness out of my eyes, make me stop having seizures. But they all want money, and I just really don't know what to do. I'm trying to keep my faith and keep my joy. So y'all need to support, send a video out, send a text out, the screenshots out. Y'all got my email, expand, EXPANDENT at gmail.com. So if y'all don't see me at the games, knowing that I'm praying for the Clippers to win. If y'all don't see me at the community center, you know, knowing that I'm still having faith, still trying to find the right staff that can take this thing until I can get better. It's not fair, but it is what it is. So I just wanted to get on because people was hitting me up, asking me, was that me sending out the GoFundMe? I got a couple people that's helping me send out to people on my social media and from my iMessenger iPad. That's me. If you see the number 424-503-3944, that's me. And y'all see all the proof of all the money y'all send. You know, I'm spending it the right way. I just need to be healthy, get back out here and do what I need to do so I can be healthy. I can't rely on LA Care. It's terrible. All the politicians that I know, I want y'all to go on my behalf, go to the president, go to the CEO of LA Healthcare. They should be ashamed of themselves, how their hospitals will allow somebody to not get treatment, a procedure, or do a case study, or get doctors together to find a cure. The doctors literally told me if I had better insurance, they can help me. LA Care don't pay. That is not right. And now I'm getting to a point, don't matter which insurance that I have, it won't matter, because it's getting by the point that I don't even want to walk 2 or 3 blocks because I might go into that stroke or that seizure or have a epileptic event, and I keep on. My primary doctor's a student doctor. They still not putting the time in. They say, oh no, we can't find a diagnose. We don't know what to do. So you just gotta just get comfortable. Like they just giving up on me. I had so many doctors tell me that. And I had doctors slam the door in my face while I was having a seizure, when I was having a stroke. So my anxiety is high when I go to a hospital. People don't know what I've been through, especially for this past year. I faked it like I was okay, just to smile, just to encourage myself. Only some people, fans, that's Clipper fans, they know, because they've been to the hospital with me. They took me to the hospital with me, and they know me. But I don't know, y'all. I just really don't know. I just need y'all support. I want to keep the buses going because these kids was counting on me. That's all I care about right now. Just getting back out and keeping my kids happy, keeping them out of trouble, because they're getting into so much trouble. That's why I wish that the city of Inglewood did their job, and while I was sick, fight these racist owners that tried to not fix our building. So Mayor Butch should be ashamed of himself. Chris Jackson should be ashamed of shame on himself. And our other owner in Lawndale, people are so racist and like no integrity out here. But you know what? If I get healthy, I'm gonna find the money, buy all my buildings, and I'm gonna get these kids' life back in order. And because I had them going to church, I had them going to school, I had them writing their vision down, and that's all I care about. So many people run so much game on people and just lie to people. That is not me. Because I just stay to myself and do it on my own. If I gotta work 20 jobs, and I did for years until I tired myself down to this situation now I'm in right now. I got tired of begging. I'm not gonna kiss nobody but, excuse my language, or sacrifice the vision that God gave me to get a bishop or pastor money. You know, I won't call it their church, but they wrong. I'm not gonna be nobody flunky. I'm not gonna be nobody youth pastor and get off my vision just to get their money. So I just need y'all support. Check out the GoFund link that's in the comments below, and check out my Cash App. It's Curtis Days 97, $ Curtis Days 97. Yeah, let's just try to raise the money I need. We estimate 75 grand, and because I have to stay at a hospital, hotels on my own, I gotta have somebody come with me. I gotta have somebody to fly with me. So we're gonna check out the hospital in the Bay Area, and we're gonna check out the hospital in Atlanta. Then the third hospital is in Washington, D.C. So they all specialize in heart, neuro. So I just want to get on. Excuse my lip being chapped. I'm a bad haircut. I really didn't care. I just don't have the energy to go get a haircut. But just take this video and share it. And share the GoFund. Share the Cash App. Get me back to the games. Let me get back to this community center. And we're not going to wait for a building. I'm just going to go to a community center nearby in Los Angeles. And we're going to pack it out, and we're going to be there every week. And we're going to show the haters. We're going to show people that lied to us. We're going to show people that tried to slander my name because I wouldn't do what they want me to do or be a part of their organization or their church, their youth ministry. I know I got it when it comes to my youth ministry stuff, and that's what everybody is drawn to. But my vision got to come first now. I'm 46 years old, and I've been putting my vision to the side to help everybody company, to everybody vision, everybody organization, everybody team, everybody ministry, church, you know, be assistant to these bishops and pastors, and my vision get left behind. So email me, expandent@gmail.com. God bless, peace.